Hey, what's up, everyone? Listen, it's been a year, and I thought that now is a good time than any to do a story time and give an update on my health scare that happened last year. So as you guys know, last year around this time, I had experienced some health issues. This was right before Thanksgiving. I found myself in the hospital with a pulmonary embolism. If you guys do not know what a pulmonary embolism is, it means you have blood clots in your lungs. What I'll do though to kind of make this video easier is I'll put a link up of the initial video and when it happened and how it happened and all the things. I was in the hospital. And, you know, I was experiencing health issues around the holiday times during COVID, which sucked because I couldn't have the support of my friends and family. But the reason why I decided to create this video today is I've had a lot of people come up to me, text me, and reach out and just be like, how are you doing health-wise? And I'm like, you know what? I finally need to put together a health update and let you guys know, because you guys have been supportive throughout the whole journey of getting back to better health. So I felt it was only fair to update you guys and let you know what's up, basically. So let's start with since my last health scare. I had found myself in the hospital on November 21st, and I luckily, even though I did spend a night in the hospital, they were basically monitoring me, making sure I'm good because I was having extreme pain from the blood clots. So I luckily only had to spend a night in the hospital and was able to spend Thanksgiving with my family. This Thanksgiving, I decided to lay low. It was just nice. It was just me and my boyfriend, and we cooked dinner together and ate together. But since November 21st, I have ended up in the hospital several times thereafter. Initially, like about a month later in December, I was back in the hospital because of I was having some uterine bleeding, discovered that I had fibroids. Then I was in the hospital for another time. I can't remember them all because it all seems to be like a blur. You're constantly going to the doctor, you're constantly going to the hospital. I do remember a more recent time. This was probably around like either March or no, it wasn't in the summer. I'd say probably around March or May. I did basically faint and was having like blacking out after it was kind of ultrasound. They were checking on my fibroids and they were doing, I think it was called, no, it's not called a HSG. I forgot what they named it, but it was basically they were putting fluid in there to just check the fibroids and see, and that procedure was really painful. I'm not gonna lie, 0-10 do not recommend that at all. But for whatever reason, my body went into shock and I was super cold. Yeah, it was the most terrible thing I ever experienced. They had to put IV in me, so I was in the hospital, but luckily not overnight, just for a couple of hours. And then things started to finally get better to where I was not going in and out of the hospital about, I would say, between maybe 3 to 6 months after my initial hospitalization on the 21st. they did put me on blood thinners, and I was taking that regularly. And so now, yay, I'm off blood thinners. I've been off blood thinners for a while, but heavily monitoring my just my body, period. Let's just be real. I have had to make sure that, you know, the blood clots don't come back, and that is just making sure I heavily monitor and my breathing and what I'm doing. I'm finally starting to lose weight, which is honestly, I am very happy about. I felt like a year ago I was not in my body. It felt very weird because I had gained so much weight from the hormone therapy, and you know, you're messing with your hormones, so you're gonna gain weight. So I'm starting to shed the pounds. I had with all the health things and me gaining weight, I ended up being in the category of pre-diabetic. So I have been going to a obesity doctor to help with losing the weight and getting my health better. So I've been on metformin, which has been helping significantly. And I've lost about, I think it's been like 15 to 20 pounds thus far. I still have ways to go, but like that's a huge accomplishment for me, just because I struggled so much in that year to get rid of a pound, sometimes 5 pounds, you know? So that makes me happy to know that. And then I have been doing things like, just because of the constant in and out of the hospital within a 12-month span, it takes a toll on you, like mentally. I started to get tired of having to go to doctor's appointments and things of that nature. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm equipped to have a kid, because I know when you decide to have a child, you have to go to the hospital all the time. So I just needed a break from the constant in and out doctor's appointments and things of that nature. And I also decided to like get into therapy and work on, you know, some things just mentally, you know. I think when you're not happy with your body, you know, it makes you not being happy with yourself. So I needed to work through some issues with food and things of that nature. So I think that like it within this year, I learned so much about myself, and I think that this was a great way for me to learn even more. So how I'm feeling now, let me get to the point with that, because I don't want to keep you guys long. I appreciate you guys even watching this video. And if you like this content, you know, I put so much time and effort into my content. I would totally love if you guys supported me by liking the video, sharing it, and subscribing. But let me get to how I'm feeling now. I am feeling so much better. I'm feeling so much better. When I did have blood clots on my lungs, being able to breathe was so hard. I mean, and then when I would work out, because this was at the time I didn't even know I had the blood clots, I thought I was going to just literally like run out of breath, honestly. But now I can do a workout, catch my breath, and be able to continue and keep going. Walking up the stairs is much easier. I mean, literally before I couldn't walk a couple of feet in the house without it was just like, you know, I don't know if that was my heart or what, but like my heart rate definitely felt like it was on 10, and I was not even doing anything, like really. So I'm feeling a lot better now. I do continue to believe that I am a work in progress, meaning the fibroids are still there, meaning that I am always going to have to be alert and aware of my lungs and blood clots, because once you get them, there's possibility that you can get it again. If I ever do decide to conceive, then that's one of the things I'm high risk for. So I just make sure that I'm staying in tune with my body, make sure that I am doing all the right things. And I don't know what's right or wrong, but what I perceive my body is telling me, this is the right thing, you know, this is the wrong thing. And just ensuring that I take care of me in all forms: physical, mental, emotional, all the things. But I'm blessed and I'm truly happy that I'm back on a better health journey, a better track, and that I've learned so much. And I'm blessed that I'm able to this year spend time with my family and celebrate, you know, the new year. We're not there yet, but we will be soon. It's like around the corner. But to be able to spend Thanksgiving and then Christmas, I'm doing a whole family thing. It's gonna be so cool. But just having that opportunity, because a year ago was freaking scary. So to have this opportunity this year is just, it's heartwarming. It's so heartwarming. So I want to say thank you, first of all, again, to all of those that showed concern, that reached out, that have been truly supportive and there for me throughout this past year. I also want to thank you for watching, to take the time out and showing that you care by watching and viewing this video. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, if you know, I mean, please leave them below. I always try to come and comment and connect with you guys any way that I can. And this video, I really want to, you know, dedicate to just women in general who have been through some ish with their health and have come out on top, and men too, but I feel like I'm a woman, so you know, gotta connect with my ladies. I know with, you know, women and us, some women have gone through childbirth and things of that nature, and it's risky and it can be very dangerous. And so you know, I wanted to dedicate and really talk to women in this video about making sure you're listening to your body in every shape and form. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and this health scare update. And listen, if you can subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends and family, I'm so appreciative. But in the meantime, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye. I needed a moment. Like, you don't have to stop it. One thing though. No. Can you take your pic? I want to just see. Can you take a picture of the viewfinder with your phone?
Trust issues.
I don't have trust issues.
Trust you.
I just trust what? Trust juice.
Yeah, you got trust juice.
Don't know it. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
You just had therapy today.
I did have therapy.
Did you talk to her about your trust shoes?
I did.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
It's being worked on then.
Yeah, I did talk about that in therapy.